Sat Shri Akal everyone, welcome back to our channel. Here you find the most fun, most real way to learn Punjabi on internet. I'm so glad you are here today. Now, before we start, raise your hand if you have ever walked into a Punjabi market, heard people talking at full speed and thought, what on earth is happening? Don't worry, by the end of today's episode, you will not just understand the market, you will be bargaining like a true Punjabi. And trust me, bargaining is basically a cultural art form in the Punjab. So buckle up, today we are going to the market, or as we say in Punjabi, Bazaar. So we are going to Bazaar. But first, a tiny story because in Punjab, you never just go to the market, there is always a whole drama involved. Imagine it's a Sunday morning. The sun is out, the smell of sarso da saag is still in the air from last night, and your Punjabi neighbor, let's call her Ginny, knocks on your door and says, Oye chalo bazaar chaliye, means, oh, let's go to the market. That's it, that one sentence, and suddenly your whole Sunday is planned. This is Punjabi culture, loud, warm, and always together. Now let's learn exactly what Ginny said and so much more. Okay, students, lesson time. When you enter a Punjabi market, the first thing you do is greet people. Punjabis are very warm. Strangers will talk to you like old friends. Here are your first three power phrases. So, phrase one is Sat Shri Akal. Sat Shri Akal, you can use it for saying hello, but its real meaning is God is the ultimate truth. You can use it as a greeting with anyone, anytime. Now you say it. Sat Shri Akal. Sat Shri Akal. Okay. Then next phrase is kiਵੇਂ ਹੋ means how are you. You can also say ਕਿੱਦਾਂ. ਕਿੱਦਾਂ or ਕਿਵੇਂ ਹੋ both are same meaning. Okay. So if someone asks you ਕਿਵੇਂ ਹੋ or ਕਿੱਦਾਂ, you have to answer like ਵਧੀਆ या फिर ठीक ਆ. ਵਧੀਆ means I'm good and ठीक ਆ means I'm fine. Okay, so now we have entered the market. The market is full of colors, the aroma of street food, the noise. This is bazaar. The first stall, for example, you see is a vegetable seller stall. In Punjabi, it's called sabji wala. Sabji wala means vegetable seller. And he's sitting behind mountains of fresh vegetables and shouting at the top of his lungs, Tazi tazi sabzi le lo. It means take fresh vegetables. Now let's learn some vegetable names the Punjabi way. Spinach means palak, tomato, tomato, potato, aloo, corn, makki या फिर मक्का, and onion, pyaz. Now here's your shopping sentences. How much for 1 kg of potatoes means 1 kilo aloo कितने देने? And the seller replies 20 रुपए kilo means 20 rupees per kg. But wait, are you going to just pay that? Oh, no, no, no. You are Punjabi now. It's time for the art of bargaining. Now listen carefully. This is the most important cultural lesson of the day. In a Punjabi market, the first price is never the real price. It's basically just the seller's opening joke. Here's how a real bargaining scene sounds. I will play both characters, the character of Ginny and the vegetable seller. So first Ginny asks, पाजी 1 किलो आलू कितने देने means how much for 1 kg of potatoes, and the vegetable seller replies 20 रुपए किलो. Then Ginny says पाजी 15 दे ला लो, ठीक ठीक करके ला लो means give me in 15 rupees. Okay. Then सब्जी वाला says कि नहीं नहीं इन्ने दे नहीं, तुसी 18 दे ले लो means not for 15, you can take it in 18 rupees. Then again Ginny replies पाजी 16 दे ला लो फिर means please give me in 16 rupees. And सब्जी वाला replies कि चलो ठीक है 17 दे ले लो means okay, take it for 17 rupees. And Ginny says okay पाजी ये ठीक है means okay, it's fine. And just like that, you didn't just buy potatoes, you made a friend, had a mini drama, and saved 3 rupees. This is the Punjabi market experience, priceless. And if you want to ask someone where is something is in the market, you can say "ए कित्थों मिलोगा" means where can I find this? So let's do a super quick recap of everything you learned today. Sat Shri Akal means hello. किद्दां या किਵੇਂ हो means how are you. ठीक आ I am fine. Vadiya I am good. Bazaar market. सब्जी वाला vegetable seller 1 किलो किन्ने दे? How much for 1 kg? आलू, potato, टमाटर, tomato, पालक, spinach, मक्की, corn, प्याज, onion. So these were the phrases and words in one episode. Look at you, you are already speaking Punjabi. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Punjabi Unveil. Now I want you to go into the comments and write Kimeo. Let's see who was paying attention. If you loved this episode, hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs some Punjabi in their life, and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode, where we will be learning how to talk to a Punjabi family at dinner. And trust me, that one is going to be a lot of fun. Until then, take care of yourself.